The first child should definitely be a girl, right? That's what my mother-in-law insisted about the gender of her first grandchild.
No, it doesn't matter as long as the baby is born healthy.
Even so, my mother-in-law insisted on a girl. There's nothing I can do about it now. But my mother-in-law kept trying to make me give birth to a girl. My name is Regina. I'm a 33-year-old part-time housewife. My husband Adrian is 2 years older than me. We have been married for a year and live with my husband's parents. That's because we are saving up to buy a home. My mother-in-law originally suggested it to us because she had an extra room. We share the household chores and are comfortable without interfering too much with each other. My mother-in-law enjoys gardening. She has seasonal flowers, herbs for cooking, and cucumbers and other fruits in the summer. In winter, she takes a break from gardening, but she's always in the garden, decorating for Halloween and Christmas lights. It's all I have to look forward to. She says that, but it's so good that neighbors come to see it. Then one day, me, my husband, my mother-in-law and my father were having some coffee and tea after dinner. Oh, Regina, why don't you have your usual herbal tea? The raspberry tea, you mean? Tell me if we don't have any. I will get some from the garden. All the teas and spices in our house are homegrown by my mother-in-law. Thank you. I know it's short notice, but can I talk to you both for a second?
What's up, Regina?
I have some news. I'm having a baby. What? My parents look at each other in surprise. Regina, so I'm going to be a grandmother. Oh, what should I do?
I'm so happy my blood pressure is going up.
Whoa. You're excited to be a grandpa, aren't you?
Well, it is so exciting.
Right. So I thought I'd hold off on a raspberry leaf tea for a while I'm pregnant. Oh, why? I heard it can hasten labor. They say it's best to drink it late in the pregnancy and postpartum. I will have to be careful with medications, supplements, and herbs. Oh, yeah.
I gotta be careful too. Pregnant women have a lot of restrictions.
Thank you, Adrian. By the way, my mother-in-law's eyes lit up. Is it a boy or a girl? We just got our heartbeat, so we don't know the gender yet. Of course. Obviously, she's a little down. But then suddenly, oh, that's right. Regina, you should eat more meat. Meat? We are already done with dinner. It's okay. Pregnant women have to eat for two. That's how it used to be. Not anymore, though. Adrian, can you go get us a bunch of meat right now?
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Because the first one should definitely be a girl, right?
Oh? Meat? A girl?
We were all dumbfounded, not understanding what she meant, when my mother-in-law explained to us. If you eat a lot of meat, the baby inside your belly will be a girl. That's why Regina should only eat meat.
What? Mom, that's just a myth.
Isn't the mother the one who decides the gender? What superstition?
It's an old wives' tale. It's just a superstition because there's no science to back it up.
My mother-in-law and my husband started arguing.
Hey guys, can't you stop it? Don't you feel sorry for Regina?
Dad tried to stop her, but she didn't seem to hear him. Regina, your face is more tense than before you got pregnant. Did you know? When your face is tense, it's a boy. If it's soft, it's a girl.
No, it's more like an occult thing.
She's changed, you know. Well, if you're not gonna do anything, it's gonna be a boy.
Why not? What's wrong with having a boy?
The first one should be a girl. I want the second to be a boy. I don't really care which gender as long as the baby is born healthy. And the hospital told me to keep my weight under control and my diet balanced, so I was supposed to be happy to report my pregnancy. But I can't believe this is happening. I didn't know my mother-in-law was so concerned about the gender.
What's this I hear about eating meat and having a girl? Regina, go back to your room. Pregnant women get tired easily, right?
Thank you, Dad.
Your mother-in-law's just excited about her first grandchild. I'm sure she will calm down soon. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I'm gonna let my husband take care of his mother. Whether it's a boy or girl, I'm sure my baby will be cute. I'm not going to worry about it too much. 3 months passed. The sickness is no big deal, so I'm still going out to my part-time job as before. I just feel unbearably sleepy and tired easily. My stomach is getting tight, and I feel inconvenienced more and more. I found out the gender of my baby. It was a boy. When I told my mother-in-law, she was very disappointed and sighed many times. I was also very disappointed seeing her like that. It was supposed to be a gift, but my husband and father got mad at her instead. Don't worry too much. Just think about having a healthy baby. One day, I was on my way home from work as usual. I was waiting at the traffic light at an intersection near my house when I saw someone coming out of the house. It was my husband's sister. She left home after getting married, but she often comes to visit us. She's cheerful and friendly, and so I like welcoming her. But she's acting a little strange today, isn't she? She's obviously acting suspicious. She seems to be looking around and is scared of something. She didn't notice me and ran away. What's wrong, I wonder? Did she see something scary in the house? I opened the front door fearfully. It's just as usual, I guess. I'm home. No answer. No one's home? I quietly go in and wash my hands at the sink. I'm still concerned about my sister-in-law's behavior. I wonder what happened. Maybe I should call her. Welcome home. Oh! What's wrong, Regina? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, so you were here, Mom? I just got back. Is something wrong? No, nothing. Hey, Regina. I made some herbal tea for pregnant women. Herbal tea? It's a little early for that, I think. It's a baby shower gift from me. Drink it every day, okay? She gives me a small jar filled with herbs and tea. Thank you, Mom. What's this herb for? This is, it, warms you up, helps you sleep. Anyway, it's a good herb for pregnant women. Really? Is that so? You must drink it every day for the baby. Yeah, okay. Take it now. Just hurry up and take one. Should I hurry? Because the sooner the better. I want you to take a drink. Okay. Why don't you drink it with me? Well, it's not really for me, so... Don't say that. I will get some cups. Wait in the living room, okay? And I go to the kitchen. I think there is something wrong with my mother-in-law. There is a note in the paperback. It says in scrawled handwriting, "Don't drink it. Get away from my mother." From Julia. This reminds me of my sister's desperate look earlier. What does she mean, get out? Is this herbal tea bad? Did my mother-in-law do something bad to the baby? I ran out of the house with the herbal tea and went straight to my sister's house. Julia, I saw the letter and ran away. Thank God you saw it. The tea's still here in the bag. You haven't had it yet, right? No. Good. What the hell is going on? Well, she started talking with a scared look on her face. I couldn't believe my ears. Mom was in the kitchen, chanting a spell. A spell? Yes. She was grinding something and saying, I will make it go away. I don't need it. I will make it go away. I was scared, but I called out to my mom. Mom! What the hell are you doing here? I had a bad feeling when I saw her getting upset. What are you making? I asked her, and she said, it's an herbal tea for you. I hope I misheard you, Mom. But weren't you saying something about making it disappear while you were making it? Did you really say that? Oh my God! I must be speaking absent-mindedly. Don't tell anyone. She said it without a hint of apology. What? Really? My mother was like a wicked witch. A witch who makes weird potions. A witch? I had an image of my mother-in-law boiling a cauldron of soup and putting in lizards and mysterious plants while cackling to herself. Julia looked disheartened. I was so scared that I ran away. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Thank you for leaving the letter. If you hadn't, I'd been drinking herbal tea right now. If you say so, thank you. Did my mother-in-law want to get rid of it that bad because she didn't want a baby boy? No way. But that's all I can think. If everything Julia said is true, it's not safe to live in that house anymore. We need to pack our things as soon as possible. But where do we go? I can't move fast with this big belly. I'm getting worried. Julia, what should I do? You have to be strong for the baby. Yes, that's right. If I want to protect the baby, I can't afford to be weak. Okay. How about this, Regina? Let's go back to the house together. And let's find out what this herbal tea is. Yes. My mother-in-law looked worried when I got home. Where did you go? Oh, were you two together? I ran into Regina right outside. I heard the news, so I bought a cake. Let's eat it together. Oh, thank you. Oh, Adrian and Dad are home. I will make the tea, so just sit down and relax, okay? Julia made tea and prepared the cake for everyone. Of course, only my mother-in-law's cup had the herbal tea that she had wanted me to drink earlier. She made it herself, so she's responsible if she gets food poisoning. I will let her taste it. If anything goes wrong, it's her fault. Bon appetit. After taking a bite of the cake and drinking the herbal tea. Oh, what's this? She looked as if she was about to throw up. The witch who had received our turkey soon melted away, except she didn't. Oh, bleh! So bitter! I knew it was no ordinary herbal tea. Oh, hey! What's this tea? That's what I want to ask you. This is a herb tea that you made and gave me. What? Julia told me. You were chanting that I'm no longer needed. What? You are saying that I did something bad? That's terrible. Huh? Don't play dumb with me. Yes, Mom. I saw you. I saw you making the herbal tea while saying you don't need it and cursing it. I heard you. Dad and my husband looked like they couldn't believe it. It's a misunderstanding. I really made this herbal tea for Regina. Did you have to make it so bitter and undrinkable? Oh no, isn't that what they say in the old days? The best medicine tastes bitter. That's what they say. My husband took a sip of the tea. Whoa,
It's really bitter. What kind of herb is this?
She didn't seem affected by his reaction.
It's saw palmetto.
Saw palmetto? Aren't they used in male supplements?
They also have other medicinal properties, you know.
What's that herb though?
She answered with a hopeful look.
Because they turn boys into girls.
Huh?
I don't want to say this out loud, but they get rid of the boys' genitals. I've already decided that your first child will be a girl, so we can get rid of the one we don't need.
When my husband and father-in-law heard that, their jaws dropped out of shock. How can that be possible?
We will end up with a boy if we don't do something. So we have to do something.
Mom, that information is a lie. I just looked it up, and it says that anemone is bad for pregnant women because it can cause health problems.
Well,
do you want it that bad?
What? Then how do I get a girl?
I'm losing my patience. I slammed my fist on the table.
How can you do something like that? What if something bad happens to the baby? Regina, don't exaggerate. It's not good for your stomach. I told you I'm careful about what I put in my mouth, whether it's pills or supplements or herbs. I can't believe you.
At that moment, my husband gently put his hands on my shoulder.
Let's all calm down and talk. Mom, I can't believe it either.
My husband speaks calmly, and my mother-in-law is laying everything out as if she's done hiding.
Because I want our first grandchild to be a girl.
Mom, you know that what a pregnant woman eats and drinks can affect her baby, right? Why are you so obsessed with the baby's gender?
You see, I have other things in mind.
What other things?
Serving raw oysters to Regina so that the baby will have beautiful eyes, mayonnaise for beautiful hair, and so on.
Raw oysters?
Yes, I will get them for her.
Mom, it's old superstition, right? You really believe that?
And raw eggs to make the baby grow taller.
When Adrian's father heard that, he was flabbergasted.
What? Raw eggs?
And then some anemone so that Regina and Adrian will stay close to each other.
What anemone? Are you sure about that?
Why are you so surprised?
Well,
What? The anemone that I picked at the park tasted good, didn't it?
Was it a wild plant from the park? Hey, we're not talking about whether it tasted good or bad, right? It's dangerous for a pregnant woman to eat something wild. Every year, there are cases where people mistake wild plants for edible herbs, which is dangerous.
Well, didn't people used to eat them in the old days?
It wasn't then like it is now. Besides, pregnant women aren't strong enough, so you never know.
But she's been fine, right, Regina?
I'm fine, but it's too late for that.
I don't want to eat something I don't have to eat.
I'm feeling very anxious right now. I'm sure this mother-in-law will feed the baby whatever she wants, whether it's wild plants, medicine, or allergic food. She will feed it to my baby without thinking about the bad effects. I'm worried about living in the house with my mother-in-law. I can't forgive her for trying to cause my baby harm by believing in superstitions.
Regina, I'm just nervous because it's my first grandchild. Trust me, I'm not an expert and I know what I'm talking about. I don't believe anyone who is trying to change the gender of my baby with some herbal tea. I'm sure the baby's listening to this conversation, even if he's still in my belly. What are you talking about? How can he be listening? Anyway, the danger is not up to us. I'm leaving this house because you don't understand.
My father-in-law stopped her from saying anything.
Let's stop this. Regina, I'm sorry. Gladys, you're not allowed to make any more meals for her or make her drink some weird herbal tea.
Why can't I do that?
Enough! My future grandchildren won't like someone who believes in superstition and doesn't understand people.
No way!
My mother-in-law said weakly and sank to her knees. I hope she will reflect on what she did. But we ended up moving out of the house before the baby was born. She never gave up, even though we had already told her so much. She told me that if I ate a lot of soy protein, my female hormones would increase, and that she wanted to accompany me during my ultrasound, and that if the baby came out, there was still a chance that it would be a girl. I decided that I would not live with her any longer, in order to protect the child. I will not subject my precious child to a mother-in-law who believes in superstitions. Let's assume she is gone for the time being. I'm thankful that my father-in-law and Julia are checking in on me. The newborn is a healthy, happy, and very cute baby boy. My husband said to me as I held him in my arms,
"All I want is for him to be happy."
I know.
Do you want a boy next time? Or a girl? For me, either one is fine.
What? We are already talking about the next one? Although I was exhausted after giving birth, I couldn't help but smile at my husband, who is holding our son in his arms and talking happily. A few years later, we had more children than we could handle. They are all healthy and happy. I can say with certainty that all of them are adorable. I want them to be able to live their lives freely, regardless of their gender, because each of them has their own individuality